Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have so many empties, like it's ridiculous. This entire bin is just overflowing. I was going through these before, like a few minutes ago, and I was kind of shocked at how many empties I've had. I feel like it hasn't been that long since I've done an empties video, but it's probably been too long. So we're doing an empties video today. I am going to start with some makeup and then go into some skincare and body care. So let's jump right into makeup. So first off, I have 4 products that I used up for my products to use up by the end of the year. I started back in October. I had like 7 products that I was trying to use. I ended up finishing 4 of them, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on these, but I'm just going to mention them real quick because you can check out those videos where I talked about these a little bit more. But the first one is actually, I used the very last of it on my lips right now. So it's the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner, and I have it in the shade Bear to Comment. I loved this lip liner. Would definitely repurchase. The next thing from that project was this Tarte Precision Longwear Liner from the Lights Camera Lashes line. There we go. Didn't really like this. You can hear more of my thoughts again on that video. One I did like is another one from Wet n Wild, and it's the Photo Focus Face Primer. It's a good solid face primer. And then the last thing from that was this Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy foundation. It was just like a loose foundation, like most Bare Minerals foundations. I actually already repurchased a Bare Minerals foundation last week, but not this one. It's just their regular matte foundation because I love that stuff. Other makeup products, I have a foundation, another foundation. This is from Rimmel, and it's the Lasting Finish foundation. I love this stuff. I used to use this all the time when I was younger, and it used to be like in the squeezy tube. I think this foundation is so good. It wears so nicely throughout the day. It looks great on the skin, but unfortunately Rimmel is not cruelty free, so I won't be repurchasing this, so I was kind of sad to see this go. I have a little face setting spray from Essence. This is the Instant Matte. I got this at Ulta a while ago, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. This was okay. I feel like it didn't do anything too crazy. Like I didn't notice it mattifying my skin or anything, but it was okay. Did like a setting thing for your face, like it made you not look powdery, so for that it was good, but I probably won't repurchase it. I didn't like it that much. Another Essence find. This is the Essence Pure Nude Concealer, and I do like this. I've had this a few times. I think it's a pretty solid like stick concealer. I feel like sometimes my skin does really good with these, and then other times I like really hate them. I don't, it's just like a mood thing, I guess. And so this one's pretty good. It doesn't have like a ton of coverage. I've kind of switched to all like liquid concealers since having this, but it's pretty solid, and it's like $3, so it's kind of hard to beat for that cheap. I have one more little tiny face primer. This was from an Ipsy. This is the Professional face primer. I felt so about this. I mean, I got quite a few uses actually out of this little thing because I was pretty sparing with it and just kind of like use it right in this area and like maybe on my forehead a little bit and chin a little bit. And so this lasted me quite a bit, so I feel like I could kind of get some thoughts around it. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was anything like outstanding, and I really hated the scent of it. Like I hated the scent of it. It smells nasty. And Benefit is not cruelty free, so I won't be buying this. Alright, I have 2 more eyeliners and then a crap ton mascaras. So the first one is from Essence, and this is like so worn off you can't even see it. This is a version of my favorite eyeliner from Essence, which I thought it was like my favorite one, and maybe they had changed the packaging, but it wasn't. So it's a felt liner, and this is the waterproof one, but this one is like the super fine. I like the just regular felt liner with the waterproof formula, and this one is like a super fine tip, and I don't like this one. It's okay, but the regular one's way better, and I've already repurchased that. An eyeliner I did really like is from M Cosmetics, and it's this illustrative eyeliner with a brush tip. This is the first eyeliner I had that has like a brush tip to it instead of like a felt tip, and I really liked it. It's goes on super smooth. It's not quite as easy to use as like a felt tip liner. The brush can kind of go, like, if you have too much like pressure, the brush can kind of go in a way that you don't really want it to go, but it goes on so nice. It looks great. It lasts a long time. And so since then, I've actually repurchased a different brush tip liner, the Physicians Formula one, and I really like that one because I just feel like I don't really know where to buy cosmetics except for online, and I feel like I've said this before, I just don't like buying things online. Mascara time. So the first one is from L'Oreal, and it's the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This one is having a little bit of a heyday here on YouTube. I did really enjoy this mascara. I got this for free at Ulta a while ago. The brush on this was pretty good. It's supposed to be kind of comparable to the Benefit, or Too Faced, sorry. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I think I liked it better than the Better Than Sex mascara, and so this could be like the Better Than Sex mascara. Anyways, it was good. I got it for free, but I won't be repurchasing it since it is not cruelty free. Thank you, L'Oreal. One from Tarte. The rest of these are all from my EMPTIES, so they're like little baby ones, but this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I loved this mascara. I would this is a high-end mascara that I would purchase. The brush is really nice. It's just like a natural fiber brush. Nothing too like fancy about it or anything, but I just really liked the volume that it built on my lashes, and it wore really beautifully. And so this and one of the other ones I'm going to be talking about are definitely like mascaras that I would consider buying at a regular price and not like drugstore or like a high-end price, I guess. Which the other mascara is from IT Cosmetics, and it's the Superhero Mascara. I think the last time I talked about this, I actually said that I was going to repurchase it. And why am I feeling like I talked about this in my last EMPTIES? Did I not throw away these things? I'm maybe losing it a little bit. But I really liked this mascara. A lot of people were saying it's very similar to the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara, and I can see the similarities, but this one's definitely better. It wears better. You can build a little bit more volume with it. So this again is one that I'd consider buying at a regular price. And then lastly was from Makeup Forever, and it's the Excessive Lash. The first few times I tried this, I actually didn't like it, but then I ended up really liking it. So it has like this strange kind of like skinny brush. It's definitely not one that I repurchase. I mean, especially because Makeup Forever isn't cruelty free. But it kind of surprised me. The first few times I hated it, and then I tried it again and kind of liked it, and so it was alright. So that was it for makeup. I feel like there was quite a bit of makeup actually. So I'm gonna jump into some skincare, and let me tell you, I have so much skincare, it's kind of ridiculous. So first off, something that I had mentioned before that I was wanting to try were these micellar cleansing wipes from Trader Joe's. I mentioned these in my last Trader Joe's favorites video where I kind of like revisited my original Trader Joe's favorites and talked about. Anyways, I had wanted to try these, and so I bought these for when I went home to California for Christmas, and I didn't try them before I left, which was kind of a mistake because I went home, brought these as makeup remover, like eye makeup remover, and then like a face wash, and I didn't bring eye makeup remover. And these are not good for eye makeup remover. Like, I was like ripping at my lashes the entire time we were home trying to get these off, like get the makeup off of my face, because these were just not making the cut. They feel nice, and they have like a really nice fresh scent to them. And I was drawn in because Trader Joe's, and they're pretty inexpensive. I think they're around $4 for 20 of them, so not too expensive, but they just did not like go well. I ended up using them for just like swatching things and like rubbing them off of my hands with, which is very pretentious, and I never thought that I would be saying that, but I am. Sorry. And then I have a plethora of face masks. Like, I have so many. Actually, this is a lip mask, but the rest of them are face masks. So many. Let's talk about the lip mask. I actually had another one of these because I used 2 of them and I threw one away on accident, but these are from K&C Beauty and they're collagen infused lip masks. These are from a BoxyCharm a few months ago. I really liked these. Again, I've used 2. I have one more that I didn't end up using quite yet that I'll probably use in the next few weeks. I've noticed my lips have been really dry lately, and so maybe I'll use it tonight. Ooh. Then let's see. Literally have so many face masks. So many. Okay. Let's start here. So I have 2 from New Pour, which if you're around a 99-cent only store, these are like, I don't know if it's their brand, but like ones that you can buy there. And so whenever I'm home, I always go to a 99-cent only store because they're fun and it's like a dollar store, but they have pretty good stuff and like food and stuff. We don't have them here in Minnesota. And so I got these while I was home. I think I actually used, I used this one while I was home, the green tea one. And I've said this before, I feel like I don't notice a ton of like stuff happening to my skin when I use a face mask. And that's kind of how I felt about that one, but it was alright. And then this one was a charcoal one, and I actually just used this the other day, and again, it was okay. I didn't notice anything crazy happening with my skin. I used this one from Bio Republic. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I don't remember this at all. It was an Aloe rescue mask, so it had like aloe in it, so I figured it would be really good for after sunburn. But I never really got sunburn over the summer, so I didn't end up using it for then. So then I kind of used it. It's probably been a few months since I've used it, but sorry, I don't remember. From Secret Key, and it's a honey mask. I do remember liking this one. I had another one from this brand. I think it was a green tea one. Might have been in my last empties, and I really liked that one, and this one was pretty nice as well. 2 from Pear. These were from my December Ipsy bag. I actually really liked both of these. This one was a coconut and rice, and then this one was a green tea and ginger. They were both quite nice. Pear masks are like really nice quality. I've had a few other ones in the past, but they're like really substantial feeling. Some paper masks or sheet masks are like really cheap and they're like super thin. They don't stay on your face. These ones stay on your face really nice. They kind of like form to your face, and then they're not like sagging and like coming off, and so those were good. My favorite face mask I got while I was home in California is from Yes to Tomatoes, and it's the Detoxifying Charcoal Paper Mask. I think this is the first ever paper mask that I've used that while I'm using it, I'm like, holy crap, I think this is working. I think this is actually doing something. When we went home to California, I had mentioned before that like I was planning on kind of really packing on some moisture while we were home because my skin always gets kind of dry when we're there because there's no humidity, and just like weather change and traveling just makes my skin dry and kind of flaky. So I got there and I came prepped with like moisturizing masks and like deep moisturizing face creams, and that was good, but like I think all of that was kind of like attacking my face and like clogging my pores, and so after a few days of being home I just felt like my face was like not happy with life and needed like a nice detoxifying session, and this was fantastic for that. I got this at Target while I was home and just like applied it one night, and I could literally feel it just like tingling my skin, and it just felt nice, and like after I took it off the next day was like, it helped so much. So that is the one exception to my paper mask theory of not really seeing results. That one I saw results. So I'll definitely be repurchasing that one again, but I haven't really felt a need to use it since then, but I really liked it. So moving away from sheet masks, because those are done now, I have a eye makeup remover from Target. I go through these all the time, really enjoy it. It's great quality. I have another one in my bathroom right now that I'm like halfway done with, and so that one will be in the next empties because I always have them in my empties video. Something from Mario Badescu that's not totally done yet, but I just like it. I think it just needs to go, is this cleansing milk with carnation and rice oil. I got this for Christmas last year and I like it. It works nice to like remove your makeup and stuff, but since then I have found a different cleansing oil that I like from Trader Joe's, a little bit better than this one. This one I feel like kind of clogs my pores a little bit, but I've been using it as like a cleansing oil, so like I'll put it on dry skin and kind of like rub it in and then kind of like wipe it off with a towel. And it was working good, but again, I feel like it was just kind of like clogging my pores a little bit. Maybe it was a little bit too much for my skin. Two other things that I think were clogging my pores. First is from Yes to Carrots. It's this facial moisturizer that has like sunscreen in it. I got this over the summer and this one's pretty much almost done. Like it's like up to here. It's like a pump one where it like goes up. And so it's almost done. There's probably maybe like 3 or 4 uses in this. But I realized that I think it was like clogging my pores and I didn't really want to use that anymore. But I thought it was pretty nice, and like I feel like I didn't have an issue with it originally, but I just didn't end up really liking it. It worked good as a sunscreen, I do have to say. I wore it outside at a theme park and it protected my skin quite well. I just don't really like it. And then the other one that was definitely clogging my pores is from Trader Joe's, and it's this like intensive facial moisturizer. I was only using this at night. It says for dry to normal skin. I don't think I fall anywhere in that category, like not normal even, like combination to oily for sure. And so I don't really know why I bought this. I feel like I've bought this actually twice, and both times I've been like, why did I buy this? I feel like it's too heavy for my skin. And so I would just use it at night, and I feel like I would wake up in the morning and like my face was like an oil slick just to start the day, and it just wasn't like a good thing for my skin, and it was definitely clogging my pores. So I kicked that out a few weeks ago and I feel like my skin is doing much better. 2 more things from Trader Joe's. The first one I love, I've repurchased quite a few times, and it's the Trader Joe's Nourish Antioxidant Facial Serum. I really like this. I've talked about it quite a few times before. I'll link my Trader Joe's video below or above or something where I've talked about this a little bit more in depth. Really like it, great quality, and it's like 10 bucks. One that I wasn't too crazy about, actually not crazy about at all, was the Trader Joe's Blueberry and Acai Facial Scrub. Acai. Last time I mentioned this, my sister corrected me in the comments because I said it wrong. Acai. I think it's acai. I used to nanny kids that would like correct me on it too, and so whatever. But it's this facial scrub. I hated the smell of it. The chunks were too big. I feel like it just wasn't great, and it was kind of expensive as far as like Trader Joe's stuff goes, and so I won't buy that again. I don't even know if they carry this anymore. It might have been like a seasonal summer kind of a thing. Okay, a few more facial things. I have seriously so much skincare. This is from Skin Food. I got this in an Ipsy a few months ago. It's this egg white perfect pore cleansing foam. This was interesting. The smell of it reminded me of this brand that they carry at Epcot, like in the Norwegian section. I don't remember the name of it. It was like this Norwegian skincare fragrance brand, and my mom had purchased a perfume when we went, and it smells exactly like this, and so it just kind of was like bringing me back a little bit, you know. And so it was good. It wasn't anything like crazy. I didn't really notice anything exciting about it, but it was a good size for Ipsy, and it was pretty nice. Oh, this was also from my products to use by the end of the year. Kind of forgot about that. This was the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. It was a good eye cream. Again, like nothing crazy spectacular about it, but pretty nice. Last 2! This is from Origins. It's the High Potency Nitamins. It's a mineral enriched renewal cream. I didn't like this. I don't like the smell of it. It's very earthy smelling, which I don't mind. Like, I love natural smelling things, but this one was just not my favorite. I didn't really notice anything exciting about it, but I got this from Influencer a while ago with a bunch of other travel things, and I think this is probably one of the last things to be used. I think I actually have a little bit more of like a clay mask. Something I did really like and have definitely considered repurchasing is from Pear, and it's the See Your Youth Vitamin C Serum. This stuff was game changing. It says it lighten, tighten, and brighten. Lighten, tightens, and brightens your skin. I have to agree with that. You just use a few drops after you've cleansed your skin, and you put a moisturizer on top of it, so it's like a serum. But I loved this. It helped so much with the texture and discoloration from acne scarring. And so I've definitely thought about repurchasing this. I've looked into it. This is just a little tiny size. It's 8 milliliters, which is probably close to a quarter of an ounce, maybe even less than that. And this lasted me quite a while, and I used it pretty frequently, probably a few times a week, and it lasted me 4 or 5 months, so a long time. And you can buy this size, I think around, what was it? I think it's around $10, $15 for this size. And so that was a great find for Ipsy, but I might have to buy this again because it was literally game changing for my skin. Oops, there goes all my empties. Okay, last things, body care. This is body care-ish. I don't really know what this would be classified as. This is from Sensational, and it's a gel cleanser. So I do my own gel nails. Got some on my nails right now, and most of my stuff, or my system, is from Sensational. And so this was a gel cleanser. I go through this pretty frequently. You can also just use alcohol. I've bought other gel cleansers before, but I had repurchased a little set recently and used it all up because I do it every week. And so I use quite a bit of this, especially when it's this size. That doesn't last long. I have a little baby body wash from Caress. This is the exfoliating body wash. It has brown sugar, burnt brown sugar, and carite butter. Carite butter? I don't know what that is, but I've used this for years. I love the scent of this stuff. It smells so good. It's sweet and musky a little bit, but love that stuff. I probably won't be repurchasing this because it's not cruelty free, but it's a good go-to for travel. Another body wash that I did like from Thyme, which is a grocery store here in Minneapolis, in which if you're from the West Coast or on the West Coast, it's what is that place called? What's that place called? Sprouts. Couldn't remember that for a while. But here in Minneapolis, or maybe in the Midwest, they call them Thyme, and it's a body wash, and it's a cucumber basil body wash. I really liked the scent of this. It is quite nice smelling. Basil has been a new favorite scent for me. I really like it. I've been really into the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products, and she has a sweet basil scent for cleaning products, and I love that one. I've got it in some laundry stuff, and it smells so good, and hand soap. And so this was good. It wasn't super drying on your skin, which was really nice, especially in the winter. I noticed my back just gets really dry and itchy if I kind of over cleanse, or if I'm taking a shower too frequently, or washing too much, or not applying enough lotion. And so this doesn't, it's not too harsh on my skin, so I appreciate it, and it smells really nice, and it was pretty affordable for this size of a body wash. I think it was $7 or $8 or so. And it's on the natural side of things, so I appreciate that. Last two, I have a deodorant. This is from Tom's of Maine. I got this on clearance at Target, if you can't tell. This is a Fresh Meadow scent deodorant, and it's not all the way done. There's a little bit left in there, but I really disliked the scent of this. I was using the Tom's of Maine like powder fresh one for a while before I went to like a aluminum free, and I went to go buy that at Target and they were out of it, and then they had this one on clearance. I was like, I'll give it a try. But I didn't like the scent of this. It's too like florally-ish, and I just didn't really like it. And so I didn't end up finishing it all the way. I switched to the Lush deodorant before that, which I've been loving. And lastly is from Target. They make such good products, like the Up and Up line. They just have such good things. And I could be misspeaking here, but I feel like I heard it was cruelty-free. I'm gonna have to look into that because I enjoy their products. They make great dupes of products for less expensive. But this is the Self-Tanning Firming Daily Moisturizer. I have used this stuff for years. I am quite white, especially in the winter. In the summer, I'm still very white, but I get a little bit of a tan, and so I really enjoy this lotion. It's really nice to like use on my legs because my legs don't get a lot of sun, and so in the summer I like to apply it. It adds a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a tint to your legs or skin without being anything like too excessive or like getting streaky or anything like that. And it says it's firming. I don't know if I believe that, but I feel like it kind of tones things a little bit. I don't know, but I really like this. If it's cruelty-free, I'll probably repurchase it because I repurchase it like every year. I like it. Okay, I think that is it. That was so many empties. I feel like I say this every time I do an empties video. I'm like, I need to do this more often. Like, I should do this like once a month or like every other month instead of like every 3 or 4 months. And I'm feeling that same way right now, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. So, sorry, this is a long video. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like empties, I love empty videos because you get to know like your thoughts on things and like completely use a product, which feels great. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys!